Some techniques that people can use when dealing with depression and mental health problems or suicidal ideation when it goes to that extreme, it's something where taking a moment to think about what's going on, trying to get some perspective is helpful, but in many cases you're not going to be able to see it at that time. Trying to set yourself up for success ahead of time is much more effective than trying to go ahead when you're in the middle of a major depressive episode. When you're having suicidal ideation, you're not thinking clearly. Neurochemically, there's a lot going on. You can't just logically think your way out of it. It's not a choice that you make. So instead, trying to do things beforehand like gratefulness exercises, a wonderful mental routine that you can go ahead and get in where each day ask yourself, what are 3 things that I'm grateful for? And you may have had a horrible day. I had a horrendous day before I came out here where I missed my flight. My daughter started on a behavioral medication. She was absolutely wanting just to cling on to daddy, and I was traveling across the country, and I couldn't be there for her, and it just absolutely ate away at me. But even on that day, I realized my daughter wanted her daddy, and I was able to go ahead and give her a hug, and she loves me. I was able to go ahead, and that day I'd gotten news about my father having good health things with his heart that I haven't necessarily heard as much of the good news for a while. And also, even if you want to take it as simple as that day, I wasn't sick. My wife and daughter had a little bit of a cold that I hadn't caught. Just even starting small, a little thing. Our brain is so focused on the problems and the abnormalities. You don't think about the 5,742 steps you take in a day. You think about that one that you tripped and ate it on the sidewalk, and now you have, your nose is abraded. That's the step you're going to remember. Additionally, another exercise I encourage people to do is to think about thanking other people that are around them. And realistically, again, just like we don't focus on what we do well, we don't focus on everything that our coworkers, our colleagues, our clients do well all the time. The day in and day out, when I go to the treatment room and my technician goes ahead and is able to take the patient straight from me, ask what I need, do everything right there, return it to the client, everything goes smoothly. I don't always think about that, but I've tried to force myself to just say thank you. When they go ahead and do a little thing for me, thank you. And many times they're like, no, it's part of my job. Well, yes. But you're doing it well, and by you doing it well, it makes my life a whole lot easier. Being thankful for them helps to give them appreciation, helps them out from where they're at, but also subconsciously that's going to help you. By being grateful for them, again, you're forcing your brain to go ahead and think about some of the positives, which realistically can put you in a better state of mind, and you're thinking about those things. You have to actively train your brain to go away from what's natural, and that's only thinking about the problems, to actually focusing on all the benefits that are there, all the great and amazing things that happen around us. And it's not to say that you just need to be happy. It's not that simple. You can't just be happy. But what you can do is each day, go ahead and think about 1 thing or 2 things, or trying to, even if you can, 3 things that went well, 3 things that you're grateful for, and share that with other people. And by sharing it, you're helping them, and you're helping yourself at the same time. So I would say, instead of all the many things that are out there, just start with those 2. Find 3 things that you're grateful for every day, and try to go ahead and thank 3 people for the day, even if it's something small. Thank you for saying hi to me this morning. It's still a start, and it's still going to have a big impact as you add it up over time.